Hi guys, it's just me, Rico from JustReikkoTV, and welcome back to my channel. Today is exciting, really exciting, because I am going to be planting out for the very first time of the 2026 gardening season. Yes, I have all of my peppers that I'm going to be either growing in a grow bag or growing in a raised garden bed, and I'm going to be planting them out today, and they are definitely ready to get in some dirt. Like, some of these plants have already been growing fruit, some of these plants have flowers growing on them, and it just got way too much for me to continue to keep plucking them off. So I am so excited that finally we are going to be getting these peppers put in these raised garden beds as well as these grow bags. I have two of quite a bit of the peppers, so some of them are gonna go in, like I have two Scotch bonnet peppers, so we're gonna put one in the raised garden bed and then one in the grow bag, etc., and we'll kind of like go like that. I already have the garden bed, the raised garden bed, spaced out to where I want the peppers, so I'll show you guys that. And of course, I know you guys remember where I'm going to be planting out all of the peppers in the grow bags, but I'll still show you guys that as well. And yeah, today is just gonna be exciting. I'm super excited about getting these in the dirt. And so yeah, come along with me and watch me plant my very first vegetables of the season. Yes. All right, guys, so this is the raised garden bed right here that all of the peppers are going to be growing in. And you see those little sticks are going to be the spaces where I'm actually going to be placing the peppers. The sticks that are in the middle are actually going to be where I'm going to be planting their companion plants, which are going to be marigolds. So it's going to be mostly marigolds and peppers in this raised garden bed. Then right over here, I have two grow bags that are gonna have peppers in them as well. And right over there in my expanded garden area, you see I have those 5 grow bags. They're going to be filled with peppers as well. So yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting today. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to be separating the peppers, because like I said, I have 2 of almost every pepper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys come along with me as I figure out where I'm going to place each pepper, whether it's the raised garden bed or the grow bags, and then we'll kind of like just go from there. All right, so the very first pepper we're going to start with is our tiger jalapeno, and this pepper is definitely going into one of the grow bags because I only have one of this and I want it to grow and thrive and get really big. So I'm gonna place this in one of the grow bags. I'm gonna place that right there and just leave it right there for now. And then we have our 2 chocolate habanero long peppers. One of these is gonna go in the raised garden bed, and then one of these is gonna go in a grow bag in my extended area. So yeah. So this is going to go. We're gonna put that right there, and then. All right. Now, these are my Jamaica mushroom peppers. They're also spicy peppers. So One is gonna go in the raised garden bed and one is gonna go in a grow bag. I'm gonna put this one right here. All right, then we have both of our red habanero plants. This one looks like it's gonna grow taller. This one looks like it's gonna grow bushier. So the taller one I'm actually gonna put in the raised garden bed, and the bushier one I'm gonna put in the bag by itself. All right, guys, so next we have our Scotch bonnet peppers, and these both look like they're going to be pretty tall. So one in the raised garden bed and of course another in the grow bag. This Scotch bonnet right here. Mixed bell peppers right here. So these bell peppers will be orange, yellow, as well as red. Bell peppers are some of my favorite vegetables. I absolutely love it. Surprisingly, I love green bell peppers better than all of the other ones. But yeah, this is always going to be a staple in my garden every year. So we're going to stick one in the grow bag and one in the raised garden bed. All right, guys, we now have our other set of chocolate habaneros, and these are going to be the round chocolate habaneros. So grow bag and raised garden bed it is. Let's stick that right there. Okay. It looks like I need an extra grow bag, so give me 1 second. So we got 2 Jimmy Nardellos. I'm actually going to put a Jimmy Nardello in the raised garden bed because it's another sweet. And then I'm gonna put one in a grow bag, but I'm gonna put a Jimmy Nardello in a grow bag with another pepper. Let me see. I'm gonna probably, the pimento peppers are sweet peppers. And then you have chili peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put the chili, I'm gonna leave the chili peppers right here in this one because it'll be two regular sweet peppers, and then the rest is gonna be spicy. So then we're gonna put the Jimmy Nardello and the pimento in one of the grow bags together, and hopefully they'll grow right. I think they will though, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm actually gonna put it in a grow bag on this side. I'll put it in the grow bag over here. And which one of these am I gonna move? Okay. Red habanero. to, yeah, we're gonna put the Jamaican mushroom right over here. All right, guys. So all of the peppers are placed exactly where I want them to be planted. Let me give you guys a better close-up view so you can see what we got going on here. Okay, so there's going to be 8 peppers that's going to be growing in this raised garden bed right here. For the most part, they are all spicy peppers, except for these 2 right here, the Jimmy Nardello and the mixed bell peppers. Then in these 3 grow bags right over here, we got Jamaica mushroom, tiger jalapeno, and then we have, I think this is, yeah, then we got a Scotch bonnet right over there. And then, of course, you got those 5 grow bags. Let me pull this out some. You got those 5 grow bags with peppers over there. With the one in the middle, they're going to be 2 peppers in one of the 10-gallon grow bags. So let's go ahead and dig this dirt and get everything solidified. All right, so as you guys basically know, I have already amended this raised garden bed as well as all of the bags. So they're nice and amended and ready to go, but I have not added my Trifecta Plus, which is the main fertilizer that I'm going to be using in my garden this year. So what I'm going to be doing is adding 3 tablespoons to each hole before I actually put the plants in to get them nice, ready, and planted out. So yeah, we definitely got to make sure that we add the Trifecta Plus. All right, guys? All right, let's get this stuff started. All right, and we are going to start with our red habanero. Pull this out. Them dogs hyper, guys. I don't know if y'all can see them in the background playing and stuff, but they pretty hyper. Let me straighten this one camera out. They look a little crooked. Okay, there we go. All right, and so like I told you guys, I had all of these little sticks in the spot where I want to plant everything out. So I'm gonna just remove the stick and then just dig a hole. Y'all better be careful back there now, whatever y'all doing. And the first pepper plant that's going in is going to be my red habanero. And let's see how it looks. Oh, it actually has some pretty good roots and it is not root bound. So yeah, that's good. There's some nice white strong roots on there. So yeah, pretty exciting. And then, oops, before we drop that in, we gotta go ahead and make sure that we add our Trifecta Plus. Three tablespoons. And then we're just going to mix that on in. And then we're gonna drop that right in the hole. Nice. All right. Major, you messing up my video. All right, so Major, get. You messing up my video. Go play with Millie. Go play with Millie. All right, so first pepper plant has been planted. And then we got our Jamaica mushroom next. Jamaica mushroom. And Guys, what I think I'm gonna do is I think Major, go play with Millie. Guys, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and speed you guys up so you guys can see this process a lot faster, okay? All right, and there you guys have it. My very first raised garden bed of the 2026 season has been officially planted out. I did have to pull quite a bit of leaves from the bottom of the pepper plants because not only do we want them to get air, but we do not want the plants to get like diseased and things like that. So I had to pull off quite a bit of the leaves from the bottom of them, which is totally okay. So yeah, guys, what I'm about to do next is I'm about to get off camera and plant all of the peppers into the grow bags, and then we'll come back, water them in, and talk a little bit more before we end this video. All right. All right, guys, that was a lot of work. My back is hurting a little bit, but we got it done. And listen, that is just the beginning. On the next video, you'll probably see me planting out some tomatoes and some other stuff. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that you can catch all the good growth, all the good things that I got planting in my garden, all of the great things that I have going on. All right, it's just me, Rico from JustReikkoTV. Please don't forget to like, comment, as well as, once again, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll know every single time I post. And until the next time, fam, peace.